right, stay ahead of the posse.
That's it. Coach, this little baby's been sitting and waiting. Now today the baby cried and came alive and is out here saying, feed me until I won't no more.
Yo, Jerry, you were here back 18 months ago when this whole thing started.
Yeah.
And we absolutely had nothing on this campus, not a football, not a helmet, not an office for a coach. I don't think that you would say there's anything tangible in terms of football culture. We made a lot of progress. It does, it kind of feels like sometimes you find out that you have a child and that child was born, but now it's growing up pretty fast and now it's walking and maybe it's starting to run, and before you know it, it's starting to look like someone that's starting to resemble what you'd hope for.
Talk about this morning when you got up and saying this day is finally here.
Well, I think it's been so busy the last couple of weeks getting to this day that I don't know that you really sit back and you think about how special the first practice is of your first chance to go out there and play a ball game. But I think as the day went along and I began to kind of realize that practice is coming, particularly the last couple of hours, you no doubt have a pep to your step. You walk around fast and you just can't wait to see guys run around the field and we'll make a lot of mistakes today. That's part of it, learning. But the kids are locked in to what's been coached, and it's going to be a fun day. And we're just going to continue to coach them up.
I noticed the one thing that, especially this summer, it was different. A lot of more movement on campus. A lot of more folks talking about coming over to starting their college education over here at HBU that wouldn't have probably chose this institution in the first place, but now that football, it's doing what it's supposed to do, increase awareness and also increase enrollment.
Well, I do believe that we are beginning to gain some traction in the greater Houston area as a football institution. I think we're becoming more and more talked about and discussed, and I'm grateful for a lot of folks that have helped us to do that and continue to help us to become a part of a significant conversation in the greater Houston area when it comes to football. Our hope is that even though we have some great institutions that play football in this city, I hope that in the same breath that people will say, we're proud of HBU, that we're proud of to have Houston, the city of Houston on that school's name, and that our program would be the type program that would demonstrate the qualities that the Houston community would want to support and feel a certain amount of loyalty to. I can tell you that when you have about 3/4 of your kids from the greater Houston area, our team feels a real tie and attraction, and they talk about wanting to stay home, and play for their city. And so that's the backyard that we're going to play in here. We're going to recruit this area, and every day we wake up as a staff, as excited as we are to practice, we also wake up as excited about recruiting, and we're just starting that process. It'll continue to bring in a lot of this great Houston talent.
One last thing. How many guys starting today, and is the interest to where you want it to be as far as this many guys showing up the first day and getting this program started? Because it'll all be history, record books, the names, everybody's photo, and the names of these guys will rest in the annals of this university from now until infinity, pretty much.
Oh, absolutely. I think we start looking at guys. This is part of our recruiting thing is that this is a chance to become a part of a legacy that forever they'll be looked at as the group of young men that started football at a university. And the longer that I think that they think about it, I tell you as a coach, the longer I think about it, it kind of sends chills up my spine. To be a significant part of something that's going to become one thing. I think just a great program. I think that as we kind of go into every day, I hope more than anything else as coaches and as players that we don't take for granted the opportunity to truly be, kind of a foundation of something. And I think in a couple of years, football is going to kind of seem normal and ordinary and around here because it becomes a part of the culture. Right now, it's a unique time. I do think that football is reshaping a lot of the way that maybe kids look at coming to HBU. Now they have a football team support. And certainly there have been tremendous athletic teams. Last year we had 6 teams that won a conference championship, and so winning and being successful at HBU is not new, but certainly to be able to do it in a football state like Texas is, I think that's something that's special.
All right, Coach, for folks that don't know who you are and where we're at, introduce yourself and we'll close this out.
I'm Vic Shealy, man. I'm proud to be the head football coach here at HBU Huskies.
And this is Jerry Lee Woodley Jr. with another College Sports Report.